and thank you for welcoming me, Chaz Marler, from Pair of Dice Paradise, to a series of at least one video with highlights from my travels through the exhibit hall at the 2017 GAMA trade show. Now, one of the interesting discussions I had at GAMA was with CGE at their booth, where they discussed 3 of the games that they have scheduled for release this year, expansions for Adrenalin and Through the Ages, and a yet-to-be-named Euro game set in space. So let's take a look at the news CGE shared about each of these upcoming projects.
So, this game is a new game from Roger Sookie, the designer of Shipyard, Last Will, and so on. And the interesting thing about this game is that you will roll with dice, and then after all, you need to actually split them into boxes by numbers. And then, okay, this is quite weird, never mind. Then you need to find where is the middle. I don't have anything to mark it with it, so it's here. And whenever I will take a weaker dice than the middle, then I will move forward. So for example, next round, because of that, I will play sooner than others. Or if I will take stronger dice, then I will need to move backwards. And there are 2 different tracks where you track how strong you are, and one gives you some advantage during the game, allows you to do some additional actions and so on, and the other one is about player order. Okay, and also the middle one says how fast the game will progress. So if we will be rolling some really big numbers, game will end sooner than if we will roll really small numbers in terms of number of rounds. Okay, so that's the basic mechanic of the game, and around that there is some exploration of the universe, making some mining colonies on asteroids and things like that. Typical solid Euro game which you can expect from Roger Sookie.
Is there any box art or anything like that to get a picture?
Not yet.
Just the board and the...
Yeah, and this is still prototype.
All the components, everything, total prototype?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
What about the board artwork? Is that still in development? Or is that...
It's complete prototype. The final version will look very, very different than this.
Okay. What about the Adrenalin Expansion?
Okay, Adrenalin Expansions, it's about making possible to play in teams. Okay. Because original game, it was basically you need to shoot at each other, maximum with some variants with different mods. But we always wanted to make also the possibility to play together as a team against other players. Okay, and so there will be possibility to play 2 against 2, 3 against 3, and you play against each other. But in this variant, there is kind of different scoring, because you are not focusing anymore on majorities on boards of other players, but on effective cooperation in your team. Okay, so that's the difference. And what we would like to achieve also is to make some special cards for every character, and so you will have some special weapons, unique weapons, based on with which character you are playing together. Nice. Yeah, and of course your goal would be to find how these 2 characters are working well together, find some really good combos, how to play it well in that combination.
Cool. For the Adrenalin Expansion and that one, what's the current tentative release timeline for those?
All new games which we will be releasing this year, we decided that this one definitely will go out in SN. Okay. And Adrenalin Expansion, then we have Tashkalar Expansion, and we are working also an expansion for Through the Ages.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
So all these 3 expansions, if everything will go as planned, they will be released in SN.
Okay.
But if we will not be satisfied with them, we will postpone the release.
Of course.
So in this expansion of Through the Ages, we decided that we will basically make completely new set of leaders and wonders. So you can replace all of them, which will change game significantly. But they will be balanced in a way that with all the rest cards, it's still everything balanced, and you can play it really well. But it would be also possible to combine leaders and wonders from base game with this expansion. Randomly select only some of them.
Okay.
But then you will know which ones will come during the game.
Okay.
Because you need to adapt the strategy based on that. Because some strategies might be weaker and probably will be weaker because there will no be good leader for them.
That's very cool. Thank you.
Nice.
Here in Vegas.
How many cards are going to be in the expansion?
Those new leaders and wonders, that's just 40 cards.
Okay, just 40.
But we need more cards which will work as a dummy leader and dummy wonder, which will be actually shuffled in the deck. And when they will come, it will says leader number 3 from this age. So you will know, okay, this one came, and you will replace it.
Makes sense. Okay. Nice. It's really nice to see some additional content for Through the Ages coming out.
Yeah, you know, for a very, very long time we wanted to do some additional content, but first we thought that we need to redevelop the original Three Ages, which we did.
Yep.
And from that time we just wanted to make this, but we found during the development of new Three Ages that we have to spend significantly more time than with any of our other games with balancing, to be absolutely sure that it's balanced, because many people really knows this game really well. So if we will release something which is not as balanced as it should, they will not be happy about it.
Totally understand that.
We needed to be sure that basically everyone will say, okay, this version is better than the original version.
Thanks so much for watching the Dice Tower videos. Find more great videos and reviews, as well as our top-rated audio podcast at Dicetower.com. You can also find other great shows at Dicetowernetwork.com. I'm Eric Summerer, and you've been watching The Dice Tower. The Dice Tower is sponsored by Cool Stuff Inc., where you can find great games for great prices. Cool stuff in stock. Check them out at CoolStuffInc.com.
Hey, Tom! Woo!